Well, thank you.
Pleasure. Kristin Scott Thomas, can you tell us a little bit about your role in the film, please?
Yeah, yeah.
There you are. About your role in the film, please.
What would you like to know? Let me think. Well, I play Clementine Churchill, who married Churchill when she was 28 and who stuck by him through thick and thin, and was a great support and a great encouragement and a kind of moral compass for him, and who bore him 5 children. She was she was an extraordinary woman.
We hear about Churchill, but what was it like for you to bring his wife into the pictures? I guess being his backbone, one would say?
I think putting it that way is not actually bad. She was a great companion to him. She understood him better than anyone else. She was able to temper his moods. She was able to tell him when he was going off track, tell him when he was behaving badly, which happened quite a lot. And she managed to keep him as balanced as possible.
So what will you take away from the film and your portrayal of her?
Oh, what will I take away from the film and portrayal? Well, what I take away from the film is an extraordinary adventure of and being able to see such humanity in one of the most important men in the last century, for a start, and somebody who has an enormous influence on how we live today. I mean, he was one of the dreamers of the European of Europe as a sort of entity, and he was just I think the world would be a completely different place if we hadn't had Winston Churchill. So I think it's really interesting to find out what an extraordinary man he was, with mood swings and problems and worries and what's the word I'm looking for? Doubts. He was a doubter. He had doubts. He was a human being, and I think that's a very important thing to remember.
Thank you.